Right, well, back down the Clyde. Had some people asking how I do my setups for my nymphing and all that stuff, so this has kind of got to be like a wee how to Euro nymph, like how I do it. But well, this place is piling up, so I've got to hurry up, run you through this setup, and then we'll get up onto the water and I'll show you where I fish and why I fish and that sort of run and things like that. But I'll flip this round, 2 seconds. Right, so here's my setup. Right, before we go anywhere, this is the stuff that I use. This is my Euro nymphing leader. It's Amnesia. It's £8 and it's memory free. Obviously, there was a boy on the channel, Chris. He was the one that told me to use this, and it is absolutely unbelievable. And the sighter that I use is just Rio 2-tone 4X, £6, and I pair that up with two wee tippet rings, like what I've got up here. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Come on, focus. There you go. A wee tippet ring, and I've got a tippet ring that connects it onto my Amnesia. And all I do here, right, is I have a really heavy weighted pink caddis. It's got a tungsten core body on it, and then up here a wee orange head pheasant tail, and then up here a wee pink perdigon nymph, and that's all I use. And my leader is Camazan stuff. It's £2.6, and every maybe 1.5 foot I put a dropper, so every 1.5 foot. And aye, let's get straight into it. Boom. Right, so I've just basically got to give you a wee rundown of how I do this. So a lot of people, they'll try and get their flies out and they'll not go anywhere, it'll just land in a big heap like that. So what I do is I have the line in my left hand, I pull it out to the left of me and I pull this back, a bit like a double haul cast. Well, they're a branch, but we'll get this off and I'll show you now. We'll try again. So basically all you do is you double haul it, and you see how it just shoot the whole line straight out into the water without even needing to try. But you'll also get people that will try and cast out all that line, and all that line won't go out. So what you do is you bring it up maybe about a foot away from the tip of the rod, and you just do the same again, a wee haul and a wee flick. That just got all the line out, and then you hold your indicator maybe about an inch or two off the tip of the water, and you watch for it shooting forward, stopping, doing anything that indicates that it might be either caught in the bottom or a fish. A lot of the times it will be caught in the bottom, like that, but all you do is just pull it up, strike anyway, and just like that. It's very, very, very sensitive. With this mono stuff, you can actually feel the take before you even see your indicator move. But don't be scared to get right up into the tip of the water, because a lot of the fish will wire up in the faster stuff. There we go, they're a bite right straight away. See, a lot of the fish will wire up in the tap, in the faster phone stuff. Plus, there he goes off. Plus, if you cast up into the faster stuff, it gives your flies a lot more time to get down to where the fish are. Like that, there was another one straight away. And see if you've no room above you or whatever, obviously I've got plenty of room. You can always do this thing where you lie your flies out to the side and you just pull them straight up and shoot them out. Just the same way, but you don't need to go over your head with it. And same again, you just let it drift down. But I'll bring these back if we can get some more fish, and I'll obviously bring these back once we're over that side, because that's a spot I want to tell you about and show you where I like to fish when I see that type of water. So we'll bring these back. Right, so you can see here there's a fast flowing area here, and over the back there's a fast flowing area. In between these two runs there's calm, slower moving water in a V shape, and that's where the fish like to lie. They don't really like to sit in this fast flowing stuff. This is just from my experience. They don't like to sit in that fast flow and stuff because they're exerting a lot of energy. But just off the main flow, you can see where it's no white capped, it's just nice and calm. That's where I like to cast, but I'll still fish through all this faster stuff just in case. But I find a lot of the fish take over in this less rapidy stuff, so just as I make my way across, I'll just fish all of this anyway, just to make sure that there isn't fish lying there. Right. That's the bottom. Water is a wee bit shallow today. Right, I'll go that backside there where I like to fish and just let it fish down there. I don't think that was a fish. The water's a lot lower today. Just a bit, an inch off the top of the water. No too far up. Just about there. I'm actually quite surprised there. That was a perfect drift. Also, another thing, you want to keep your rod downstream for your indicator, so as you know you've got constant contact with your flies. Because if you have it, I'll show you now, if you have it above the water like this, your flies are got to be in front of your indicator, and if you get a fish, it's got to take a wee bit of time for the indicator to swing back, and just having it below your flies like this means that you're constantly in contact, and if a fish takes, you've got maybe a chance of actually hooking them and keeping them on. But we'll move up through this stream and I'll bring these back if we can get one. Right, well, I've come up to this tap side here. I like the look of this water because it's like, it's no white caps, but it's still got a bit of push on it. It's actually perfect for nymphing. So I'll be surprised if I don't actually get something for here, even if it's just one of the wee ones. But this is the very bottom of the pool, so I'm just slowly working my way out. And see if it's your first time you're on nymphing as well, don't just step in the water and think that there's not got to be fish right in front of you. Actually start fishing in front of you and working your way across and fan cast. I'm out of breath, man, for that walk here. Some push in this water. But aye, just fan cast your way through before you start wading across. Obviously I'm trying to get out of that far bank there because I like the look of that water, but I'm not going to neglect this stuff here. And it'll be the same as I move up. When I'm going to move up, like this water here in front of me, I'll just put my flies quickly through it. Because there could be fish lying directly in front of you. Just like that. And just work your way across. Right, I'll bring these back if we can get some fish. I didn't realise that I had thingied that there, that I had paused it. I think it's a trout. Well, obviously the season's just finished, so I'm trying to get it up as quick as I can and get it dispatched. No, dispatched, unhooked. Come on, pal. Right. Big trout. Oh, and he's all wrapped up in my leader. That'd have probably been how he was going nuts. I'll bring his back once I unhook him. Right, well, that's him unhooked. I'll just let him go straight away. I gave him a wee bit of time there to rest. Yeah, I didn't. Obviously, I'm not fishing for them, I'm fishing for grayling, but you can't avoid them. If they want to take your fly, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But aye, so I'll bring these back once we move up into this water. Hopefully we can get a grayling, a big grayling. Bring these back. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but this is the same again where you've got a fast run through the back. I'm standing in quite a fast run, but in the middle here's like kind of glassy. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but it's kind of glassy here in the middle. So I'll try a few casts in here, see if I can get a fish. I can also feel my fly just trickling along the stains on the bottom, which is a great sign. They're not getting snagged up. I'm actually surprised we've not had any, like a lot of grayling. Like me and Kenny were down here yesterday and I was planning on doing a video, but I left my bloody GoPro in the house, so we weren't doing a video yesterday. I don't know if that trout splashing about in here's maybe wrecked this. I'm hoping no anyway. Because I know that there will be fish there, there's got to be. It's such a perfect bit of water. I'll try more further out that the water's dropped a good bit now, so my flies will actually be able to get down straight away. That's just a wee tiny grayling. And then got to use my net for this one. Try and not touch these wee things if I can. So all I want to do is just unhook it here, like that. I don't really want to be touching the future of the river. And that wasn't where I thought it would be. That was more the backside here. See if I maybe find a wee show with them. Maybe get to their maws and da's. Keep on getting caught there when I'm about myself. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was another one. I think that was just a wee tiny thing again. You can feel them. You feel them hitting it. You feel the wee rattle of their mouths. Anyway, I'll bring these back if we can get some more. Well, that was so unexpected. What's this? Oh, another wee grayling. That was like right up in the head of the water. Right up in here. Didn't even expect it. I was only putting it up that far so as I knew my flies were actually getting to the bottom before it got to this deeper stuff. I know fish do lie up there, but I'm more tangled up in this bloody stuff. Does anybody know any waistcoats that don't have the zips with the wee openings on them? Because I just keep on getting my line caught through them all the time. And I need a decent waistcoat. I was looking at getting the chest pack ones, but I wouldn't be able to do that because I need the GoPro. Oh. I'll bring these back anyway. Right, well, that's the day finished. It's just coming up 6:15, so it's starting to get dark now. Tried my best to do like a wee tutorial on how I Euro nymph, and wasn't the greatest, but I was kind of rushed for time. I only had about maybe an hour and a half or so to get everything done by the time I had set up and all that. I got here at like 5 o'clock. No, I didn't, I lie. I got here at like 4:15. So say 2 hours by the time I get set up and all that. But I tried try to go into depth. Well, I've showed you everything that I use, like how far apart I put my draper, the amnesia stuff that I use, the sighter I use, the flies that I chose. There's not really much more that I can go into. My hope is that if you want, you can go out and try it yourselves now. You know what I use and you know it works. But until next time, like and subscribe. Boom!